So it's day 5, and well, you have to take the highs with the lows. This is what I got sent from the buyer of Before Vet. So he'd gone a bit quiet over the weekend. Let me show you his message. Where are we? Here we go. So I just reached out to him and said, like, hey, well done on the purchase, and basically I just need your information to switch over the design. And this is what he sent me just a few minutes ago. Delays, blah blah blah. Basically, he apparently had some huge financial expense yesterday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to proceed with the purchase as a result, which is complete BS. And I've had this probably only once before. I mean, I've done like $26,000 worth of business on Flippa, and I've had this once. So I guess it's not too bad, but it's highly frustrating, which means he's not going to buy this. And what it does mean is I need to find a new buyer for it. But I'm going to get AI to actually lodge a dispute here, because there is a chance that they will just charge his credit card because he has gone and bid this, and now it's obviously issues for me. So let's go to ChatGPT and see what they suggest, and we'll go from here. So let's just upload a screenshot of the message and then just relay it. Hi, ChatGPT, I've just sold something on Flippa. The buyer has now decided to pull out of the process, even though he's bid and won the auction. This is what he messaged me below. I want to lodge a dispute because obviously this is not right for the platform, and Flippa should be aware of this behavior. Can you write me a detailed response, please, of this so I can get this sorted? Thanks. So that's what it is. Let's see what AI says about this. And then I'm going to relist Before Vet, and I'm going to put a buy it now price, because I think we got 700, so I might just put buy it now $1,000, and we never know, someone might come along and just buy it. So here we go. Just going to write the dispute. Perfect. Screenshots on his Right, so and the thing is, so always Flippa actually say to you, make sure you accept bidders that have got feedback, so stuff like this doesn't happen, so you don't get hobbyists that come in and buy it. But this guy had feedback. He actually has done more business on Flippa than I have. But see, if I look at his, that doesn't mean he is a decent buyer, does it? Obviously not. Right, let's lodge a dispute now. Let's put that in here, lodge dispute, and he's got 3 days to respond, so we just got to go through this rubbish now, which is awful, isn't it? But in the meantime, I can contact some of the people that did bid, but I always find that they don't want to buy it after, because if you're in an auction, very rarely, if you say, oh, by the way, you can have it now, people get caught up in the auction vibes and maybe don't want to purchase it, or offer me a below park. I'm not desperate to sell it, obviously, because it's not costing me much. I could start marketing it, or I'm just literally going to resell it anyway. Another thing, it's important to get this sorted, because I've got the fees already, so they're trying to charge me the fees for this launching this, so we need to make sure that this is struck off, because I'm not even getting the money for it. Yeah, so let's have a look. There were some other bidders. See if I can find the list of bidders now. We can contact them. So yeah, this guy was interested at 715, so I'm going to send him a quick message. Hey Steve, top buyer has just pulled out even before getting access due to personal issues. Please see screenshots. And do you know what? I'll actually just send him the message, because it does sound very fishy, doesn't it? Here we go. Where's desktop screenshot? I'm sure I did take a screenshot. I will do that. Would you like to purchase Before Vet before I relist it? So there's a chance we can get a quick sale there. If not, I will just put it back up for auction, put a buy it now of say $1,000, just so there's a chance we get this done straight away. And this is actually going to make me make an edit here. So we have got it up to $11 here. My Carfix AI. I think I'm going to put a buy it now of 1,000, which you could say does cap my earnings, because people aren't going to bid over $1,000. but I think it may also aid some quick sales, and because we're going to have so many for sale, it's probably going to be worth do it. So I'm going to edit this listing and put a buy it now. Listing package, we've done that. Set your price in, here we go. So in a moment we've got it a listing. Let's set a buy it now price of 1,000 and continue and continue. And I have just updated that buy it now for 1,000. Now what I'm going to do in the meantime, we're still working on the Family Crest AI, and it's still working with the Printify API to get it right. I'm actually going to build a really quick wrapper service now, just to list one today, because I've gone a day or so without listing a new business on Flippa, even though the businesses are getting built in the background. I'd really like to get another one up and online for sale. So let's get to work and build a quick one now, and we'll do it all in one setting and list it. And today I'm going to use Google Gemini just for a change, because I usually use ChatGPT. So I'm going to talk to Gemini and come up with some ideas. Hey, Gemini, I need you to come up with some ideas. Oh, that wasn't recording. Hello, are we working now? Why is that not working? For some reason their voice thing isn't working today. So, hello, Gemini. I want you to come up with your best 3 ideas for an open AI wrapper that I can build on Replit within a couple of hours. What do you suggest? And what I usually find is some of the ideas, I can take the idea, move it onto something else and make it better. Or real life problems, sometimes I use like my car breaking down and my dog being sick. Those were the first 2 ones that have gone well. So we can have a quick brainstorming session and see what Gemini comes up with this time, because ChatGPT come up with some great ideas. Let's have a look. So it's come up with 3 ideas. They're not amazing. Tweet and post generator. I mean, yeah, that's not. This explain like I'm 5. Summarize it. That's quite cool. Let's expand this idea. Let's expand this idea. So it's a website which will explain stuff like you're 5. That is actually really cool, because sometimes I need that with certain things. In life that you don't quite understand. You specialize in one subject, but there's other parts that you have no idea about. But I do really like this. So let's actually have a go at building this, because this is so easy to build. You just need the OpenAI API. We've got that already. Backend logic, yeah, we've got this. I know how to install it. Okay, that's just giving me more like technical advice. But what I need to do is find out the functionality and the paywall. So I'm going to head over to good old-fashioned ChatGPT, because that is my go-to. Hey, Google Gemini just come up with a good idea for an AI wrapper. Is explain a website which explains things to you like you're a 5-year-old. I want you to think of that idea, expand it, or have any other suggestions around it. And I want you to add some real-world, like live cases, which will make this website usable. Also, we need to think of a monetization. How is this going to work? Because obviously we're going to charge API credits. How are we going to make money from this? Is it like a subscription, or I don't know. Let's just brainstorm some ideas. But the website is explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. We could find some really cool domains. This could be a really, really cool website. So yeah, this is obviously going to be a wrapper service, an AI wrapper. Maybe we should do some sort of subscription on it. Let me know your thoughts. So as you can see, I wasn't even clear with the prompting then. I'm actually talking to myself whilst doing this, but I do find it does give some good results. And I think we could find a nice domain here, like I'm a 5-year-old.com or something like this. Yeah, brilliant wrapper. Explain to me like I'm 5. Yeah, cool. Explain like 5, like I'm 5. Kidexplain.com. Supersimple.ai. That's cool. Little brain.ai. Simple talk.ai. Parenting kids. Parents can use. Oh, that's good. What is climate change? Oh, that's good. Like a homeschooling. Oh, that's awesome. So my children are homeschooled now, so that would actually work well. Corporate US. I mean, it can be used for all these. Premium. Yep. SaaS. Explanations per month. Depends on size. Accounts. Yeah, this is great. This is great. I might put this into Manos, so we can get some more info on this, and then put that into Replit. I find using multiple AIs all the time just works really well. Okay, can you write me a prompt for Manos to do some in-depth search on this, and then we'll build with the replet with what Manos finds. So here we go. So that's actually going to write the prompt to me for Manos. Show Manos prompt. Then building a SaaS called expanding 5. Okay, cool. Real world use cases, which are the most underserved, monetization models. Yeah, this is cool. So we're going to get a really in-depth report on this. I see I'm going to come up with domain ideas. Cool. Right, copy. Right, let's go to Manos, and then we'll feed that back to the AI to then feed into Replit. I've just pasted this into Manos. Let's see what it can go away and do now. This always takes a few minutes. So, is it actually doing it? Did I press that? There we go. Right, so that's going to start work now, and that will take a few minutes. Okay, so it started. Counting some errors, trying to resolve. What's the errors here? This is working. Okay. So this has taken a while. We're getting there now. We're only on the last part where it's going to deliver the report, and then we're going to put that back into ChatGPT and craft the perfect prompt for Replit, and we can get this one smashed out straight away and uploaded on Flippa. But what I do have you, there are tons of videos on my channel now of me literally going through the process like I'm doing step by step, and working out, you know, how to build these processes and sell them and make money. So please do check them out, and if you want to subscribe, I've got 5 subscribers already. So and this is more of a personal test for me, because I get very sidetracked with all the other tasks of what's going on. So I know if I record myself doing it and I upload it, I'm actually going to do the task. So you're helping me just by having this here. Okay, and now it is done. Look at this. So this is easy peasy AI. Okay, so there is stuff like this. Logic balls, Alice, it's out there. So that means it is a working thing, and people do like this. Monetization models, freemium, yeah, subscriptions, we said that. Jasper AI, that's like a writing one, that's not exactly the same. Grammarly, again, that's not the same. Considerations, number of information per month, CEO traffic, this is really cool. Domain ideas, these are 2 brandable names. Right, let's download this, and let's upload this to ChatGPT. Here we go. So where are we? Here. Boom. Okay. So here is the report for you to study. Upload file. Download. Boom. Okay, so let's study this report, and I want you to come up with the perfect prompt for Replit after taking all this in. So it's going to study that report and write a prompt for Replit, so we can literally get this. Here we go. Going to build the task, I'm going to go and explain it. I can fire a playful, yep. Yeah, this is cool. It is not a chat app, that's good. So this has created a pretty awesome prompt. This is great. Extra features, yeah. So, like, this is much more than I would have ever prompted it. So let's copy this all out. I think it's nearly done. We'll get Replit to build this. And remember, no, I don't want the option API key generator. I want it to be more like you pay, you just do it. So what that's saying there is a client could come on and put their own API key within our thing. I don't want to mess around with that. So let's go. But I want to remove the optional API, because basically the idea of the wrapper is you don't have to do anything like APIs. Because someone that wants stuff explains him like a 5-year-old probably don't know how to get the API from an AI account, which they'll have to pay and sign up for. It kind of makes this app deemed useless. So let's go up here. I just no, it's not letting me remove it. That's cool. Let me just edit and remove that bit. So I've just spoke to AI and just said that can you remove the optional API, because that basically takes away why this should work. Here we go, it's just doing it now. By the way, how great is the new MacBook M4 Pro? It is literally smashing out everything I was doing. My old M1 MacBook Pro was really struggling with a few of these things, but it's made my workflow a lot easier. Right, let's get this copied here. Right, I finally copied it all. Let's put this in here. Let's start building. So now Replit will go away and build all that for me, and we can literally start selling this. Now this should be a quick build because basically I'm just getting the front end, I'm using the OpenAI key for ChatGPT, and we just basically build the niceness around it. This shouldn't be too hard at all. Okay, so it's coming up with the explain it simple. Well, that's quite a cool name. It says plan approve, approve and plan start. Let's just do this. Okay, so now it's going to come up with the visuals here. Yep, got it, we know. Right, so we need to find a domain name as well. So let's go to GoDaddy and have a look at that as well. I'm just going to ask AI, so what do you think from that report and you're thinking will be the best domain name? Right, see what that comes up with, and I think this was explain it simple. Let's have a look, see what that comes up as. That's available. Explainitsimple.co.uk. It's .com available. It is explain is simple. That is not explain it simple. Right, let's see. Was it explain it like 5? I'm not sure about that. Kid explain like I'm 5.ai. That's better. That's got more of a ring. That'll be another £200 domain though. Copy, okay. Like I'm 5, let's search domains here. That is available. Like I'm 5.ai. That's a lot more brandable, isn't it? Modern, like I'm AI tool, very brandable. We do want to explain that it is AI. Kidexplain.com. That's going to limit it, I think, to parents. Like I'm 5.ai. You know what? Like I'm 5.ai is going to be mine. I'm going to buy that domain. It's going to cost a bit more, but I think that will give it a lot stronger brand. And there we are, £144 plus VAT is about £170 I've just paid for that domain, likeim5.ai. So that is going to be the name of the new AI wrapper. So let's go tell Replit that this is what we're going to call it, because obviously they can brand the design around that. So let's have a look. Look at this. This is cool. Who you explain this to? Oh yeah, that's really cool, man. The name is going to be called AI. Thanks. Right, so it'll just redesign that. We'll do a nice logo for it as well, and we'll upload that. That's so cool. Playful and fun. Paste the text concept here. Explain it to me. Yeah, that's cool. Upgrade for limitation. Yeah, lovely. This is brilliant. So while we're waiting for this, I am just going to ask, I have chosen, right, let's go to the correct domain. So what did I choose? Like I'm 5. Like I'm 5.ai. So I have chosen like I'm 5.ai. Can you generate a logo for this which fits with the brand? So I'm trying to generate the logo here. Oh my god, it's just not doing it. So ChatGPT, it does this every now and again. You want it just to generate a logo, but it goes into so much detail, and then you have to be quite forceful. Please generate this immediately, because otherwise you just go on this loop of I keep telling how great it's going to do and what it's going to do. There we go. I think this is generating an image now. Let's see what it comes up with. As far as this is going, the new preview is going to be up here. We've got the Stripe keys, we've got the OpenAI keys, that's continuing. We've got a database all set up. So this should be pretty ready to go. There's not too much can go wrong with a website like this, he says, because it is just using one tool, OpenAI. We're not worried about, well, we are worried about the responses, but if as long as it's prompted well, the responses will be fine. The responses are only text. We should get this launched ASAP, really. There shouldn't be too much bother at all. Okay, and this is generating now. This is cool. It looks like quite friendly, doesn't it? We don't want to push it too much into the kids area, because we multiple users can use this, but I do like that. Maybe we should give this as just a design guide. So let's save that image. So like i5. So I've just uploaded it and says the logo generated. See if it fits in with your design. Okay, it might change the overall design a little bit. Let's see. So we've got, oh yeah, cool, friendly business user. What tone should I use? Professional. That's cool. So business users can use it. One parent, multiple audiences, save and share. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, I do like this concept. This is dead simple. Oh, I've got bigger for some reason. It's dead simple and easy to make. So this should be a nice quick sale of a website. Okay, so that's fixed the design like in 5.0. I like that. It's cool. Educated. We will need to test this out. 3 explanations per day, 500 characters for audience history, saving PDF, YouTube support. Oh, that's a nice upgrade. $9 a month or $99 a year. Not bad. And I think a way you could market this is using some of the new AI video tools, which I've been using for some ads and some other projects I've got running, and they are phenomenal. You could really create some viral AI created videos and then just put this, basically create an Instagram account, create a TikTok account, create a Facebook account, just keep pumping these videos out to it and linking that like on 5. We should get some users in, and I do think we should probably add an email list or an email subscription thing here, so we can upsell premium subscriptions on that email list. That's probably what I would do. Okay, it's so hard because you build these really good tools and you want to keep them all and run them all and make loads of money with them, but I found out in the past that is not possible. I have like 100 ideas. I've launched so many businesses and a lot have done well, but a lot have absolutely tanked, and it's not always the business idea of why it's tanked, is I haven't put my full attention on it. So this time I've got to stay blink and say, look, I'm building this to sell to someone that can make money from it. So yeah. Okay, so this is the latest model. This is updated quite a lot. Let's see, what can I say to explain? I need to explain what can I explain? Something that a 5-year-old struggle with. Okay, I need to explain how AI works to my 5-year-old. They don't understand how AI knows so much. Explain it to me. Right, here we go. It's ready below. Right, what's happening? We've just gone blank for the most. Okay, so in good old Replit fashion, it's errored. Okay, so I need the explanation to pop up on screen. Please make sure it's calling the API correctly and debug this issue. So you know when I said this should be a dead simple one to get running? Enter Replit. Okay, so this is saying it's going to work now. Explain how AI knows so much to my 5-year-old. Explain it to me. Let's see if this works. Damn, so it's still saying that. Okay. I want this to work without logging in, so we don't get any friction. Right, let's see if that tames it. Okay, so it has done it now. I'm doing this in my spare time, so I'm working and then jumping to this every time it's ready, which I think is kind of the magic of one of these businesses. You can do it on your time scale. So explain how AI knows everything to my 5-year-old. Right, explain it to me. Here we go. Let's see what it's going to generate. It's doing more than it did last time. Here we go. Hey there, little buddy. So you know you have a big toy box with lots and lots of toys. Imagine that AI, which is kind of a computer, has a giant toy box of information instead of toys. When you ask AI something, it's like you're opening that toy box to find the perfect toy. AI has learned a lot by reading and listening to things from over the world, just like you learn when you read your favourite storybook or listen to your teachers. So whenever you have a question, AI can dig into this big toy box. Did that find your answer? That's pretty cool, no? That's great. Yeah. Okay. So this is a working MVP now. That worked. So let's just say I want to start 7-day trial. See, that button doesn't work. Okay, the chat feature works. Payment link does not. Can we fix the payment? Right, so now it's going to fix that because it's coming up here. Okay, there's one thing. So we need some sort of user account. For the premium users to be able to log in. Okay, so now we're just going to get that sorted as well to make sure there's some sort of premium access. Otherwise they'll buy subscription to it and it won't work. But anyway, I'm happy to, once this fixes this little payment button, I'm not going to make this any better. I mean, the best idea about it is its simplicity. So let's not ruin it by trying to load more features and not getting it listed on Flippa. So this will be listed on Flippa today. So all I need to do is connect to the domain and deploy the app. So yeah, it's just going to create a user system. This shouldn't really error too much because you're not changing much of the technology. Updating the routing level to allow access pricing while maintaining proper authentication for premium features. Right, so this is the latest version. So explain to me how AI can tell me about things. Let's see what it comes up. Let's just say for ESL learner, explain it to me. Should be a slightly different response than the last one we got. And then we need to click. Here we go. It's generated already. That was a lot quicker this time. Sure, let's talk in a fun way. Imagine AI is like a super smart robot friend. This friend can read a lot of books and articles very quickly. When you ask it a question, it looks through all the information, knows how to find the best answer for you. For example, if you ask what the weather's like today, AI goes through weather reports and tells you if it's sunny or raining. It's like having a very clever helper who always knows where to find the answers. Cool, right? Yeah, that's cool. That's a really good one. Now let's see if the payment button works. Start 7-day trial. Okay, continue your email. Okay, let's just put this in. Okay. Oh yeah, cool. That actually looks alright. So then you'd pay, and then that would kind of be your login. So that, yes, I'm happy with that. That actually works. So I'm actually going to get this deployed, and then we'll put it onto the domain, and then we'll start selling it. And then if any issues come up in the next few days when we go through it, we can slightly tweak and build on here. So we just write the prove and config and build settings. So we're just going to deploy this. That's going to put the app already built and deployed, and then we're going to put it as a domain. Right, so let's click deploy here and done. So all I've got to do now is connect the domain, and then we'll list this on Flippa.